Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and it's me again, Leia. And for today's video, I have a very special guest. As you can see, I am with my sister Grace and with her very loving boyfriend, Dalton. How are you today,
Oh,
Dalton?
I am fine. Thanks for asking, Leia. How are you?
I'm good. How about you, Grace?
I'm good.
And yeah, well, actually, I did an interview with Grace that was like 4 months ago. How long? 4 or 5 months ago. The first interview I did with you that was when you arrived here in
Was
the
it
Philippines.
July?
Yeah, six
Or
Yeah,
months.
I guess. Yeah, I would guess. Yeah, that was in July, and I did an interview when you get back here in the Philippines, and you were, you're single and you were crying because you're about to leave again to go to Singapore to leave your kids, and then after the interview, this loving guy found you on my interview with Grace.
Yeah.
And then you started getting to know each other online. You start chatting, and become a girlfriend and boyfriend. And then you were LDR for how long?
3 months.
3 months?
yeah, we just recently had our 4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
Yeah. So I did the second interview I did with Grace. That was when LDR relationship. Yeah, about that. And then now this is the third one. This is the happy ending.
Yeah.
Look, they were together now. Look at that. Oh. So how long you been here, Dalton?
I think maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks now, and you were from.
So I was stationed in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
I am from the U.S. Grew up in El Paso, Texas. But I was in the military. I'm actually on my terminal leave. Recently put in for my retirement. My official date is 1 February. So Philippines is home now.
This is your new home now,
Yeah.
permanent home.
Yeah.
And how old are you? I forgot to mention.
Oh, I am 43.
Oh my god! Yeah, but he looks even in person. It's so young. It's like he looks like
28.
Yeah, people
Oh,
think that
thank you.
because he's very jolly and yeah, but yeah, I can say that even in the camera he looks young, but in the personal he more looks younger
Thank you.
because of his personality. He's very jolly, and it's like I don't know how to say it, but if he's with everyone, he's just ano pakisama
I'm very blessed.
He-
Unfortunately.
yeah, they were
Most
very.
people say I'm nice.
Yeah, he's very nice guy. I can say that. And then he when he arrived here in the Philippines, he went to my province and he stayed there for more than a week, like almost 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And I can't believe that foreigner can survive in there.
I learned how to shower in the river. That water was cold, but you know what? After a good shower, you're woke. You're wide awake.
When you pull water, oh,
I'm still working on the bathroom and just the water type of thing. I'm used to having tissue, but that's work in progress.
That's really funny. And our toilet is very small. How is it work for
Oh,
you?
in here, it's nice. It's night and day. It's
You
very
have to
welcoming.
bend. And I mean the CR, the toilet we have in here is very tiny.
Well,
How you
I'm a
get-
short guy, so it's okay. It's okay.
You have to bend so that yeah, so that's really fair. So let's go back when you were when you were in the States. How what age when you moved to Germany?
So well, Germany was my last assignment of before I retired. I knew Germany would be the assignment I would end up retiring from.
Mhm.
But when I got in the military, I was 18, so it'll be 24 years of service eventually on 1 February. But I did 4 years in Germany,
Mm-hmm.
and then prior to Germany, I did 4 years in Japan.
Oh,
So
yeah.
actually, I guess it's a little over 4 years in Germany, and then 4 years in Japan, and then another two over in the Azores, Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was in. Prior to that, I was in San Antonio for almost 10 years, and then I guess we'll just go through my whole career.
Wow, you've been
Yeah, and then
Traveling around.
before that, I was in my first assignment was Anchorage, Alaska, Elmendorf.
Mm. All right. So you got kids?
Yes, I
You
do.
don't mind to ask?
So I have 7 kids. I know people are like, wow. So my oldest, she is 24,
Mhm.
and then my youngest is 18. So
Oh dear.
all my kids are young adults now.
Oh, that's
So
good.
yeah,
Good enough.
and then so yeah, 2 girls and then 5 boys in between.
You were.
And so I got 2 in the Air Force and 2 in the Navy right now.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
really.
you.
And you've been married before?
Yes, I've been married 2 times. I'm a divorcee right now. Well, and from my 2 marriages, combination of 3 kids or 7 kids. So I had 3 with my last wife. Well, I mean, I had 3 from my first marriage, and then with my last wife, I had 3 and she had 3, and then we had 1 together.
Oh, you mean that's 7? That's included her. Oh, you're
Yeah,
very
yeah.
nice guy. Some people would just say that they won't include. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
but,
I include them.
but you like you already
'Cause-
adapt them like
Oh
your
well,
own.
I didn't adopt them, but I you know
You feel close to them.
the oldest he was 4
Oh.
when we got together, and the youngest was 9 months. So I consider them my kids, just like I consider Lance and
Yeah, it's very
Erica and
nice.
Gigi boy. So
Yeah.
now I have 10, right? I mean, did I do the math right? Yeah, 3 and 7. So consider myself 10 kids now.
Oh, you consider to have another kids with Grace?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're young, 42. You're very young.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fortunate where I think living here in the Philippines, well,
For good.
for good, and with my pension, Lord willing, I think we'll make it. We'll be okay.
So you retire really early then, 42, right?
Yeah, 43 right now.
43.
So I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. But I would like to eventually maybe have some type of business here,
Mhm.
to help with Lance and Erica and Gigi Boys college when they get old enough to kind of help them with go to school.
Very nice. She didn't say anything.
Yeah,
It's
did you
okay.
want to say anything?
Yeah.
I want to say I love you.
I love you too. And hello,
It's really
everyone.
nice to see Grace happy because you know what? The first interview, she was really sad, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy for her that she's happy. And you make her happy. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
so when I, decided to reach out, I remember seeing the video, and what touched me is how caring and loving, and she just sacrificed a lot for her family,
Yeah.
and being overseas almost 4 years, making sure she built a house for her
Mhm.
kids and for mama papa to stay at. Yeah, that really touched me, and I was, I like the type of person she is, and so yeah, I created eventually about maybe a month later. I never. It's funny because I never commented on that the interview, the YouTube. I never commented on there because there was a bunch of people commenting,
Yeah.
and that's just not my style. So I figured I created Facebook account that way I could get in contact with her. Had never been on Facebook until I created
That's the first
profile,
Facebook.
yeah, to look for her,
Oh,
and
wow.
I got lucky and I found her, and and then I also downloaded Messenger and I sent her a message, and it was pretty much like, hey, my name's Dalton. I saw the interview with your sister.
Oh,
I
you
would
should
love
told
the
me right there.
opportunity to get to know you, and if you'd like to get to know me, please contact me. And yeah.
She's just like a destiny. You know what? There's some people, there's some foreigners also commenter that's just not good. They're
Yeah.
just like but like send you want a 60 picture or something.
Yeah.
There are some, but yeah, she really got lucky. You both lucky to
Yeah.
found each other. It's like just
And
got
then
good
and then like
timing.
when we finally like contact, she was like, "Can I see you? Can I call you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And then so when I said, "Why you wanted to call me?" She goes, "I just want to make sure you were you." And she
Yeah.
said because there was a guy that
Yeah, that's
contacted
right.
and wouldn't answer, and you know, and
That's
I'm like,
very common,
no,
like
I'm like, I am
scammer,
who I am.
scammer. That's why she just want to make sure if you're real. You know what? She lost hope even. Like she lost hope that she can find a good. That's why she's planning to go back to Singapore because she
Yeah.
can. Really, she lose hope to find a right like good guy like you.
And I know because like in life, we go through our ups and downs, and I was definitely coming out of a dark time in my life, and so she was my rainbow.
Yeah. Oh, before
And
you get to know Grace, you're not really not thinking that to retire here in the Philippines or what?
no, really wasn't. There was a lot of stuff going on with my divorce, my retirement, my daughter graduating. So when we went to Germany, I had a family of 8, and eventually every year I had a senior, and so literally I went through a divorce and my last kid graduating and retirement. So I had a lot of stuff going on,
Yes.
and I had friends like, hey, just take your time, don't get into another relationship, don't do this and don't do that, and a lot of them respected my decision and some of them didn't, but at the end of the day, it's my decision, and I really think that God
Yeah, God.
connected us, and I was able to find Grace, and we just resonated, and I'm just looking forward to our life together and enjoying the Philippines, and just nurturing, protecting, and being a man that God has chose me to be. So
You've been living in my province for you for long. That's long, like almost 2 weeks. And what are the worst food you tried? I mean, I'm sure there were one thing. Before you answer that, I'll cover Grace
no,
hair.
it's okay. The worst.
The worst food you tried when you're in my
To
province.
be honest, the worst is probably, what was that one that was brown? You said it was like chopped very fine, and you threw it with the rice. I don't know if it was shrimp or it was like it's brown.
Sticky.
It's stinky. It was brown. I don't know if it was fish.
Yun man.
It kind of was like in a little container like that. It was. You told me to smell, and you gave me a
Canned
taste, and I was
food?
like, I don't want to. I don't know.
Canned food?
No, because you're like, it's very yummy. It tastes salty at first. It's brown.
Oh,
It's
ginamos.
Ginamos.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's
shrimp paste.
Yeah,
Shrimp
shrimp.
paste.
Yeah,
Oh,
that I
my
didn't.
God, I
ginamos.
can't believe it.
I really didn't care too much about it, but I tried it. And
Yeah, so that's the worst.
Yeah, that's the worst. But everything else has been very delicious.
Oh, so what's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go with probably the chicken adobo. I've had friends. I got friends that are Filipino, and I've had that before. But I think the way Grace makes it's very yummy. But I also like the pork adobo too. That's the first time I've ever had the pork adobo. But I think I like the chicken adobo the way she makes it.
And yeah, so what's the funniest you have done so far here in the Philippines?
Ooh, the funniest. Your uncle. I got to meet your uncle, and
And then what?
yeah, he was very friendly, and he kissed me a couple times. So.
And then you know what? Everyone, I'll put that in the screen. But everyone, Dalton is like a celebrity in my hometown. Everyone are taking a pictures of you. Oh, I open my Facebook. Oh my God, Dalton is all over the Facebook.
Everyone's very kind, welcoming. Just very friendly. One thing I know, if I didn't have anything, I wouldn't starve here. Everyone's
No,
very
yeah.
accommodating.
Yeah, you're like everyone welcoming, even our barangay. Everyone are happy to see you. And in my hometown, it's not much. I think you're the one foreigner in there in my place. That's why.
Yeah, you know what? I think I am. We saw one other foreigner in Candoni.
You?
Remember, he was going to get bread.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Black
yeah, a couple. It was a couple, yeah.
Wow.
Masawa taga kaningay.
English ay, this one.
And then there was an older white gentleman too. Remember, he was getting bread like early in the morning.
Yeah.
So we know there's at least two in Candoni somewhere.
Wow, I'm surprised. So, what's the like you two? This is this question is for you both. So I'll ask Dalton first. What's the like behavior of each other that you didn't know in during LDR and you just find out now that you were together?
Ladies first.
Yeah. What do you think? What Dalton does that you were surprised? When you were together.
Yeah,
What?
I'm surprised because he's very kind
Oh,
and
that's nice.
sweet and caring. You know, in the before video call, he's very sweet, but in the person, like more sweetness, and he's very humble person
Thank
and
you.
kind.
You both very lucky to
Yeah.
have each other. You're very blessed.
I will say, I think also she probably was surprised I snore pretty loud.
Yeah, she just tried to say it.
She's being so kind, but I think maybe you were surprised that I snored
Ah,
out.
no, I don't think so. You know what? We've seen you in the video call. I've seen the video
Oh.
yours.
No, that's normal. I don't mind about
Yeah,
that because
that's
I
like
love
understand.
you.
That's very
Yeah.
sweet. How about you? What are the behavior of Grace that surprise you?
To be honest, nothing. I think because with the LDR, literally for the 3 months or 3.5 months
Yeah.
before we met, we talked for hours every day.
Yes.
And I think what allowed us to do that is I was out processing, preparing to retire. So it kind of worked out perfectly. I had time to be able to talk with her. And so when I met her in the airport, it was like I knew her already.
Oh.
So I think that helped our bond because it wasn't one of those like, well, we met and we just, I guess to be blunt, we had sex and then we were meeting each other. We got to know each other before we even had sex.
Yeah, that's
So
right. That's right.
I think it worked out better.
And then Grace is very real in the camera, so that's why it's
Yeah.
like you already know her. She's nothing to hide.
And
I
I
know
knew
her.
Mama. I got to meet Mama, Papa. I knew Lance, Erica. I got to meet them, and then I even met Gigi Boy too. And so I had kind of met them already before I got to meet them in person. So it was almost, when I got there, your family just, it was like they adopted me and I adopted them. So yeah.
And your personality, it's like you're a very nice guy, and it's not easy for you to. It's not difficult for us to be being close to you because you're just like
Yeah.
happy, like you're very jolly. Your personality.
So I have opened up more. I feel like this new chapter of my life. I just want positivity, and everyone here is very positive, very happy, very sweet and kind. And I do things that I normally don't do. I'm a very shy person. So like talking in the camera and in YouTube,
Yeah,
I would
I'm
normally
surprised
not
you.
do this, or some of the like silly dancing we do. I normally don't dance, so I like the person that I'm becoming and that I am. I think she makes me a better man and person. So I look forward to being a blessing and being blessed. So
You what you mean, like you're more confident now with
more
yourself?
confident, more I try to be an optimist. I like to be optimistic. So in being around her, she's very positive. So I think we complement each other. So she makes me a better
That's really
person.
nice. I'm really happy to know that. And that's why we are Filipinas. What's the difference? You've been married with what's your first marriage? She's American
Yeah,
or
yeah. They're both were Americans. Both were Spanish or Latina. So
so
yeah.
what's the difference between the in the Filipina being with Filipina and
Well, so I guess I'll talk a little bit, but I'm a big believer on moving forward. So
yeah,
but
I respect that.
I think just positivity
Oh yeah,
and
Filipina.
appreciation.
Oh,
So
that's really.
yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing that I see.
And how many kids were you planning to have when you with Grace? It just
Hmm.
that's gonna be
Oh,
cute.
wow.
That's gonna like always. I've seen, you know what, in Dumaguete, there's a lot of Black and Filipina, and their kids turn to be so cute.
So, you know,
Grace is so
like I
excited.
told Ella
Yeah.
Grace,
I know.
I would love her whether we had kids or we didn't have kids.
Mhm.
I'm happy with helping to raise her kids. Um, and if we happen to have a kid or two, you know, if it's, you know, yeah, obviously, you know, we're having sex. We know what the you know, we know what the result is. So I mean, you know, if it
But
happens, it
at least
happens.
you're open up, like
Yeah.
when you get her pregnant, you're okay with it.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what?
yeah.
That's very good, because most foreigners doesn't want to have kids. Most foreigners with a Filipina, they don't really. So bless. Gracie is very lucky.
Yeah. I'm
So I'm
very lucky
looking
too.
forward to see my another niece. That's gonna be my mom. 25 grandchildren.
That's a lot.
That's
Ooh,
mama.
really?
Yeah, mama
Will
have
be the 25th?
25th, I guess. Right?
Because your
Mm.
sister is
We
expecting.
all.
Did you count that one? Did you count
Yeah, I counted.
our
That's gonna
daughter?
be the twin. No, no, not yet. I don't think it. We've been here 2 weeks. I don't.
Hang on. So your sister's is 24?
Yeah, that's 24.
Ooh, so we'll be 25th?
Yeah.
Wow.
So are
You
you
know what?
ready
It's
to
not
do this
long way
one?
for you. If you said two, you're gonna be have one to sibling.
Are you ready, my
So,
love, to do this
how's
one?
your kids? You
Yeah,
got
I'm
kids?
fine.
Are they planning to visit you here soon?
So Ella
Anytime
Grace,
soon?
she met my youngest, Deshauna. So my kids kind of are spread all over. So I hope so.
You can visit
There
them.
was a time where I thought Deshauna would come to live with me.
Mhm.
So I've given her my GI Bill, like it's for like military people that they'll know what that is. That's like for her to go to college. She can use that to go to school. So that's the plan right now. I want her to go to school. But hopefully later in the future, we'll see. Definitely, once we finally got a place, so we move in on the 15th. So once we get situated and stuff, that definitely my kids know they're more than welcome to come and visit. So I'm hoping um, we'll get this. You know, they'll come and visit. All of them. That would be a
That
pretty
would really be
big,
nice.
big
What is gonna
family.
be a big family? Dalton, you're
But
gonna become a Philippine.
yeah, and so one of my sons, you know, he has a Filipino girlfriend and she's pregnant.
Wow,
So
that's good to know.
she's due in February. So
Oh, you're gonna be a
I'll be
grandfather.
my first grandchild. So and it's a boy too. So
Oh, it's a boy.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
thank
That's gonna
you.
be, yeah.
So
You're gonna have a very big family. So
and
you're.
so I did joke with him. I said, you know, your dad's still young. I said your son might have
So
an
how old?
uncle or aunt that's younger than him.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Your son is having kids and you're having kids.
Yeah,
What? How old are you when you had your first?
18.
You were
Yeah,
18.
because Katina, she is 24.
She's 24 now, and she doesn't have she doesn't have a family yet.
Mm-mm. Oh,
You know,
I was gonna say you can kiss me now because I know you were wanting to kiss me, but I said wait until after the interview because I didn't want your makeup to mess up. So
Okay.
all right.
Mm,
So thank you guys so much for watching, and that's it for today. You don't want to say anything? Are you sure?
No, I just
Yeah.
say my baby's
Thank you for
perfect.
sharing your story, Dalton. That was
Yeah.
you're
really.
perfect to me in my eyes as well.
You're perfect.
Thank
in
you
my
for
eyes.
sharing your story. That was really, really nice.
Yeah, thank
And
you,
yeah.
Leia. And I mean, if it wasn't for you and your husband, I wouldn't have never met your sister. So thank you.
Welcome, and that's God's plan. That's everything happens for a reason. Thank you guys, and I'll. Karon. Yeah, then. All right, guys. So that's it for today's video, and I hope you enjoy watching or listening to us, listening Dalton's story. Grace is so funny. I can't take serious. I'm with her. If you watch our interview before, my God, that was really funny, right? Yeah. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Stay safe,
Bye.
everyone. I'll see you in my next video.